That's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
This video has really gone viral and it has gotten a lot of people talking about the church, talking about Christianity, talking about religiosity and anything that has got to do with faith. What happens when faith, finances and the spotlight collide? In today's viral clip, renowned pastor Marvin Winans publicly admonishes a church member who donated the sum of $1,200 for falling short of the $2,000 targets. The moment exploded on all social media platforms, raising tough questions about shame, stewardship, and the role of generosity in the modern church. Hello guys, welcome to today's video. If you're new to this space, kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and let us see what people have got to say about this.
That's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Pastor Marvin Winans lost his damn mind today after a clip showed him rebuking a church member who donated $1,200 instead of the $2,000 that he asked for. Video shows him calling out the short change right there in service in front of everybody, leaving the member visibly uncomfortable and the whole church stunned by the awkward moment.
I, Roberta McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Now the pastor wasn't that crazy. As you see, he still accepted the woman's $1,200, albeit with the IOU for the remainder $800 she owes. But the clip has since gone viral over social media.
And to Bishop Winans, if I'd have gave you $1,235 and you said this ain't enough, I would have said on that microphone, make it enough. Huh? And if I was up there giving $1,235 to Pastor Winans, huh? And you said $1,235 is not enough, I'd have said on that microphone, make it enough. In Jesus' name. Huh? These churches out of control. Pastor Winans was basically giving an offer yesterday. He asked for 1,000 plus 1,000. This lady probably gave all she had, $1,235, and he wasn't satisfied. He wanted 2 bands from each person. Boy, y'all know y'all getting to that money in these churches. Come on now. And to sit up there and talk to that lady like that, that young man was standing next to her proud that his family was given to the church, and for you to treat her like that and have a smart little attitude in this suit, that's probably where your $2,000 is at. Huh? You out of your damn mind. But that's just me. Listen. That's why I listen to Pastor Mike, baby. I listen to Pastor Mike Jr. I don't got time for all of that. We come here for the Lord, not to line your pockets. I understand the church got to get taken care of now. But when you telling us how much we supposed to give to God, wait a minute now. You know what I'm saying? Me and your income ain't the same. You ain't on my 1099s. Damn. Maybe I'm overreacting. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. I'm just a messenger.
Y'all calling the ancestors demonic. Meanwhile, this is what they over there doing at them churches.
I, Roberta McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
That's Bishop Marvin Winans. And mind you, he did that in front of the entire congregation while this woman was up there with her son giving money to the church. And while he's embarrassing her and her son, you can hear the congregation laughing in the background like something is funny. And let's not forget that just a few months back, Bishop Marvin Sapp was holding his congregation hostage until they gave a specific amount of money talking about close the doors. This is why them churches is empty. Cause y'all a bunch of two-bit hustlers. And this is coming from somebody who believes in God and Jesus Christ. Okay? But has my own spiritual relationship with them. And y'all got mad at Deontay Kyle for saying what he said. But this is what's happening at the church. And then you got the Christian people now saying that our ancestors are demonic. Are y'all serious? I'm not even going to ask if y'all cool, because I know y'all not cool. But let's wrap this conversation up. Because the demons be inside the church. That's what we need to be praying for.
Marvin Winans owes somebody some money real bad. Think about it, y'all. The third video that I've seen, the first one asking for the $1,000. And as people were giving it, he was like gambling, like, yeah. When they got the envelope and they said they had $1,000, he was like, whoo, like he hit the jackpot. But then when that money didn't add up, while that first time the lady was saying the blessing, he was counting it and it wasn't enough, right? And he was like disappointed. The second video that I saw, whether this one was first or not, it don't matter. He asked for $1,000 and said, double down and come up under the burden of asking your family members, your co-workers, your friends for $1,000 as well. At his age, how many cars and houses can you buy? This man owes somebody some money. Let's just mark it. If it happens, it happens. We're going to find out, right? Then the third time, which is this video that I'm saying, he's asking for the, 1,000 on top of 1,000. There's not enough salary in that church, not enough building expenses to be coming up with all of these different offerings as of late. This man owes somebody some money and he owes it. And then he in Detroit. So, Dion said this woman just literally created a debt right here in church, just created a debt for herself behind this man's habits. Again, I don't know what he's doing, but let's just mark this space. So when it comes out, we all knew that he owes somebody. It wouldn't be shocking because he's already giving crook vibes by the way he's handling these people. Like he's getting upset, he's getting aggressive. It's giving desperation, like they told me I gotta have this money by this time or it's life and death. And then somebody said, why don't he go to his siblings? They all got money. They probably don't want to F with him either because they know how he is. They even know his habits. They know what he's into and they don't want to be attached to that. It's either some loan sharks. He done made some deals to get some money with some drug dealers so that he can pay for this or buy this for his church. And then he just said, hey, I'll get the money from the people. Y'all remember that song he led? The question is, who do you owe, Marvin?
And Pastor Marvin Winans, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You out here complaining about a $1,200 check? In this economy, there's nothing godly about humiliating a mother in front of her son and in front of the congregation. I don't care if that was a joke. It was tacky. Y'all need to stop putting y'all money into these type of churches. You think you're just going to stand there and tell me it's not enough? Make it enough. Make it enough. This is just as bad as that one pastor who was saying, ushers, close the doors. All for some money. What really killed me is the fact that that lady literally said, oh, I'm working on the other half. Girl, take your first half and go to another church. Because this one's not it. I've said this before and I will say it again. Pastors like this are exactly why certain people are turning away from the church. Y'all are scaring people. I'm not just frustrated with the pastor. I am also very frustrated with the audience, with the congregation, with the individuals that allow these pastors to continually bamboozle them. You guys are choosing to partake in stuff like this. So truthfully, I don't even feel that bad.
So guys, after I saw that video on TikTok, all I could say to myself is that a lot of these spiritual leaders seem to be so entitled to the money of their church members. Like, tell me how you're just going to come in front of the congregation and make that kind of embarrassing statement. Guys, $1,200, $1,200 is not a small money, not even in the economy of today. This right here is exactly why so many people are walking away from the church. Because imagine giving what you can $1,200 is not small money, and instead of being appreciated, you are humiliated in front of everybody. Like, what kind of message does that send? People already struggle with trust when it comes to churches and money, and moments like this just confirmed their worst fears, that some pastors care more about the amounts than the hearts behind the giving. The Bible literally says God loves a cheerful giver, not a high budget giver. And what's wild is that social media caught it all. Folks on all social media platforms are heated, saying this kind of public shaming is why they prefer to pray from home or stream sermons online. Because if generosity turns into a public competition, it's no longer worship, it's performance. And that is what we are seeing in Christianity today. A lot of things that happen in Christianity, I get to ask myself, if Jesus Christ was here today, is that what Christians will be doing? At the end of the day, faith should make people feel uplifted, not embarrassed. If someone's sacrifice isn't enough for the church, maybe it's the church that needs to check its heart, not the member. And just like they will always say, the church is supposed to be a hospital where people come to, and you have to take care of them when they come, not condemning them and making them feel more like a sinner. And honestly, moments like this remind us that the church isn't just a building. Of course, it's supposed to be a community. The individuals that come to that building are the ones that make up the community. If people start feeling judged for not giving enough, that community starts to crumble. So guys, let me know what you all think in the comments. Was Pastor Winans out of line, or was it just misunderstood? Because either way, this one definitely struck a nerve online. If you were the one, will you continue to go to that church? If you were the one, would you still want to give your hard-earned money to that church? Let me know all that in the comment section, and please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you all in the next one, and also remember to stay blessed, stay grounded, and remember, your worth is not measured by your wallet. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one. Peace out.